Hi guys, I thought I'd do a quick video on these things and their associated bits and pieces. Hopefully knowing a few of the different terms will help someone starting out. Rod ends, rose joints, Heim joints are all used to control the suspension arm and remove the flex that rubber gives. That's not saying that they're better than rubber, both have benefits in certain situations. On endurance rally cars we still use a lot of rubber bushings, but that's a whole nother video. Okay, so that's your rod end. What's the next piece of the puzzle? Depending on the articulation, movement and design of your suspension, you might want some misalignment spaces. These things. These go in there like that and space the suspension mount out from the body. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so assuming your rod end's mounted like this, your suspension arm comes off here. As the suspension knot can't articulate as much as it wants like that, but in this plane it can't articulate much, and in that plane it can't articulate much. Now with the misalignment spaces, you've still got your movement this way, but it can also articulate a lot further that way and that way. So you've got a lot more movement out of the joint. So if you've got your two wheels, just say on a rear suspension, one's going up and one's going down, the rods are twisting like that, you've got a whole heap more articulation. The thing to keep in mind with misalignment spaces is that they reduce the size of the bolts you can use. So you've got a strength issue you need to consider there, you might want a different type of spacer. Okay, so you got your rod end, got your misalignment spacers in, you're ready to go into the suspension arm, and you need some way to attach it. Next two pieces. Tube adapter and the lock nut. Lock nut just threads on. And the tube adapter, that is a threaded bung that goes into the tube or pipe, tube usually, like that, and you weld it on. Ultimately you want a chamfer on this. There is a slight chamfer on this tube adapter, a chamfer on the tube, and we drill some plug holes and weld them so the thing can't pull out. That goes in like that. Once welded, the whole thing just screws together. Okay, so here we are with the finished product, assuming it's welded around the edge with our plug holes. We've got our suspension arm, our tube adapter, lock or jam nut, rod end, and our misalignment spacers, ready to do some serious rally or off-road.